Warning, this video is intended for a mature audience. You understand? Viewer discretion is advised. Yay! Alright, this is Billy Bob Tanley here, people, and this is a request from Jack and Augie or something, and it was uploaded by Channel Awesome. And the name of this video is Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Nostalgia Critic. Okay, let's check it out. Yay.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Alright.
This is a story about an old man who has lost all hope in life.
This Thomas the Tank Engine.
Faith in a
Holy fuck.
However,
the movie, huh?
With the help of his granddaughter and the courage of a small town, he may be able to find that special magic to make his engine run once more.
Just know.
Academy Award nominee Peter Fonda.
Thomas and the Railroad, whatever the fuck.
Most adorable smile award Mara Wilson. Really?
What?
That annoying Mrs. Doubtfire kid?
Oh yeah, I remember her.
And making his film debut, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, there it is.
Whose joke is this? Come on, where's the real summary? Come on, I mean, there is no way
Somebody
that Thomas the Tank
drugs.
Engine is in a Peter Fonda and Alec Baldwin movie. See, I'm right.
How old is this video?
Peter Fonda and Alec Baldwin are in a Thomas the Tank Engine movie?
What the fuck? No, I don't know.
What?
Drugs, man, it goes a long way.
Trust me, most of America was as shocked as you are. What the hell are these two big dramatic actors doing in something as brainless as Thomas the Tank Engine?
They needed money, they were that desperate, I guess.
Film. Hell, a Disney movie or a Pixar movie or something of substance would make more
what
sense,
they were thinking.
But it's Thomas the fucking Tank Engine! The show PBS puts on when Clifford the dog is too intimidating.
He made it famous,
but
though.
Does it all come together?
I don't know.
It's Thomas the fucking Tank! Let's take a look.
I don't care.
Meet Thomas.
He's nightmare fuel.
He's our #1 hero. Hello.
So immediately, you're hoping Mr. Rogers' trolley comes in and kicks the oiled asses out of these characters, but unfortunately, we're not so lucky. We do, however, see our first problem with this film.
What's that?
7, 8.
Ugly face there.
We appreciate practicing your numbers, Gordon. I'm counting.
He's
how
not
many
innocent,
seconds late
folks.
you are.
Thomas
the
is
mouths
evil.
don't move! And it's fucking creepy!
You're new to this, aren't
I understand on
you?
the show because it looks like
Their
they have a
mouths
budget
never
that makes
move.
Gumby look like Studio Ghibli, but come on!
Not even the old show.
Peter Fonda in this! You don't want Peter Fonda to think you're
Look at
this
the
goddamn
creepiness.
lazy, do you? You got enough facial expressions in your library, but
They're
you can't come up
ventriloquists,
with
man.
one motor to go inside the character's lips to make it move
see
up
that?
and down?
Their mouths do
I
open
can do better.
sometimes.
Watch! Say, Gordon, I was just wondering why we live in a town called Sodor.
It would've
Is
made
that a
sense if their
retirement
mouths
home
didn't
for
move,
Lord of
though.
the Ring villains? I'm just trying to put together how we procreate.
See, it brings it to
do
life.
trains have sperm? Goodness gracious me. That's somehow still less creepy than what you're doing! So we're introduced to a place called Shining Time, where the humans are just as lifeless as the trains. They even have their own obnoxiously fat profanity-laced Tinkerbell played by Alec Baldwin, who's going to sing to us about the town.
Okay, fuck this movie.
This is your shine.
It's all about her. Drugs is bad. Oh, clown.
It's a generic song. It sounds like hundreds of other songs.
Stop.
Things are always nice in this song. That's why no one remembers it.
This town's
generic
fucked.
song, generic song. Some jackass wrote this in his sleep.
I don't know. When was this movie made?
Generic songs. It shuts up your kids so you can't complain.
Why's this guy tiny? I don't get it.
And by the
Fuck
way,
this movie.
I think that you're going to help me and Thomas somewhere in this story.
Okay. Are you gonna fill us in on that at all? That's
Yeah, tell
kind
us.
of a lot of pressure to throw on a little kid and then suddenly not go into any detail. How would you like it if Barney the dinosaur in the middle of a song said,
I love you, you love me.
Some shit's going down. Be ready for it.
No, if he said that, he'd be like,
Family.
So I guess Plus, they find out a bad train named Diesel has come to town for no other reason than to cause trouble.
Bad
I've
train.
come back to find a lost steam engine.
What?
I'm gonna destroy her and dominate you.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Keep it in the bedroom, Diesel!
What the fuck?
I'm tired of being the bottom bitch. Just for once, I want to be in control of my train sperm. We were just talking about that. Do trains have sperm? Silence!
This is a kid's show. Come on.
What? Paint
He
job's
said that.
Finished. I reckon Shining Time
Oh,
is the
insert
best
real
film
life
site of
humans
any town
and
in our
stuff.
valley.
Here, well, they did. Never
Well, I'm
mind.
glad you agree.
Why do they always do this with
You
these live
gotta start
actions?
seeing some girls.
You hear that train whistle sooner than it hears itself.
Well, all that excitement gets him working his way up to Muffle Mountain, where Peter Fonda plays the owner of a tank engine he's named Lady,
I think I've
who we
seen him
heard
in a
about
few
earlier.
movies.
Long ago, I made a mistake as Lady's caretaker. An evil Diesel found Lady and
What?
threatened to destroy her. He chased her,
What?
used up all her coal, and then he crashed her.
That don't
Tried my
sound
best to
right.
fix her up,
Well, you're describing that.
but I've never been able to make up for the mistake I made.
This is Thomas the Tank
I'm just gonna
Engine.
tell you right now, you're trying way too hard here. This isn't Yuli's gold, it's Thomas the fucking
I know,
tank
that's-
engine! I don't usually say this, but you'd understand if you don't put your all into it. I mean,
I know,
why
it
can't
makes
you be
no
more
sense.
like,
It is a very important day.
well, maybe not like this. Yes, if
Just
Peter
no.
Fonda is too miserable in this movie, then Alec
dog
Baldwin is
wait.
far too happy. He plays Mr. Conductor. Think Bob the Builder's lobotomized grandpa. and you'll
Fuck
have a
this
pretty
movie,
good idea of
man.
what he's like.
Stacy,
Was that
Where did
the
you find this
girl
painting?
from The Shining?
An old locker.
No, lady. The proper response is, ah! Demon, demon, ah!
Yeah, that's what I'll be thinking.
this place looks like the island of Sodor, but how would Burnett Stone travel there without gold dust?
I guess he
Gold
travels
dust.
back and forth between Shining Time and Sodor, and that's why
I
people
don't
are
remember,
pissing
fuck
themselves
it.
with terror whenever he arrives. But
I
what's so
never
weird
paid
about it
attention
is
to the
that
damn
there's
plot
nothing
to this
really
shit.
magical about Sodor except for the fact that the trains talk. Wouldn't it make more sense just to have it all take
Sit
place
smiling.
in one world? Why not just have a world where trains talk and that's it? Why have the real world in it at all?
That's the way they do it with movies
would you
these
like to
days.
go to the magical land of Corridor?
I sure
Hell
would!
no. The fuck?
It's just like the real world. What's so magical about it?
Well, that mask over there can smell garlic chicken spring rolls.
What the fuck? Mask. What the fuck am I looking at here? Oh god, that's creepy.
This isn't really magical.
Put on Majora's Mask.
Like Stacy, Mutt sensed danger. He didn't want either Billy or me to leave Shining Time.
Oh yeah, he looks really distressed there.
Yeah, his tail's
I have to
wagging.
concentrate now, Mutt.
Mutt.
Goodbye, Mutt. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
What?
You're thinking to yourself, how could any successful actor bring himself to star in a movie that requires him to say the line sparkles?
I guess he was broke, man. He needed
I
something,
think
or he
you
was just gonna have to have
underestimate
food
the power of
stamps, and
those
that's it.
I think Baldwin saw the possibilities
Maybe
of
he
that
was
line, the
Seagal
magic
desperate.
it possesses, and the ability to touch an entire generation.
Shit,
Don't act
man.
like these words haven't had a huge impact on your life.
Where were you going?
Hey! Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle! Fuck yeah! Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
No one does
Yeah! You're right, yeah!
this. Buck
Meanwhile,
sparkles.
we see Fonda continuing to mope. Get used to this, folks. There's a lot of it.
That hair.
Sparkle told me one day one of his family would return.
Who the
But
fuck's
until
it
then,
talking to
So
him?
guard her well, young Burnett.
But I didn't guard you well.
God's
the
sake,
fuck?
lighten up! It's Thomas the fucking Tank Engine!
That's what I'm thinking,
For a
man.
movie that deserves it! Like 310 to Yuma or The Limey!
This is the wrong
Even
movie for
Ghost Rider
this.
deserves more energy than this!
Ghost Rider.
I just don't seem to understand about
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, we're going to break while I get someone to clearly show him how not to give a shit in a performance.
Yeah, not for that show.
Yes, sir.
Yes, give me the girl from the remake of Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, by the way, sir.
Huh?
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Fuck yeah! Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
I don't get the joke.
Here we go, Fonda. This is the proper performance to give in this movie. Mara Wilson, clearly going through puberty, clearly at the age where she's embarrassed to be seen in this piece of crap,
Yeah,
and
me
clearly
too.
just doing this to pay off her future student loans. Watch this performance and tell me if at any moment she looks invested.
Grandpa's
Okay.
been so sad since Grandma Tasha died.
Did you get his present?
Here. I'm making him a friendship bracelet.
Man, this movie's
Expression.
fucking killing my brain.
Don't know how or where to look.
But I'd rather just stay here with you.
No commitment whatsoever.
I know.
And that's all you need for this type of movie.
Uncomfortable hug you'd give a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
I'm gonna go up this way.
Okay.
And leave the actress you obviously just met today. You see, Fonda? That's what we're expecting. Learn from the master. She clearly doesn't
She's
give
the
a
master? Oh, okay.
So we find out a little bit more about that lady engine and why Diesel wants to destroy her so much.
Diesel knows that the lost engine in the legend really exists.
What legend?
Of an engine whose
Fucking
magic makes
trains,
her
man.
more powerful than Diesel will
Look
ever
at his
be.
nose.
That's why he wants to find her.
By the way, you notice something seriously lacking in
Ugh.
Thomas the Tank Engine? Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine!
Yeah,
He's
well-
barely in this!
It's
He
called
shows up,
Thomas.
smiles, and then we cut to either overacting, underacting, or good God, it's Thomas the fucking Tank Engine acting! Oh well, maybe Baldwin can bring some balance back to this flick, as he stands here completely alone and yet talks to himself.
He needs to go get
So who dropped
laid.
the ball then? Oh, there you are. I'd like to have a nice
What
cup
a
of
life.
cocoa. Would you fellas care to join me? No? What would you rather do instead? Go outside and
What
play?
the fuck is...
I can understand that. What do you think?
He really lowered
Keep hitting him
himself.
like that. You're gonna have a timeout.
Oh, 30 Rock, please give him a career. I'm sure
Shit.
he'll gladly sacrifice his thin physique and black hair if you only give him a hit show. But Diesel arrives as Baldwin discovers he suddenly can't use his sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Really?
Losing your sparkle, huh?
All we can do is hold our blowjob faces.
Blowjob face. Why did not think of that?
Sugar, Diesel.
I always say close that damn mouth,
Seize you
though.
up for good.
Wait, so sugar is the big kryptonite in this world? Well,
Sugar?
why doesn't he just carry a packet of Splendor around all the time then? Or hell, if the magic dust is so magical, can't he just bring a normal-sized person into the world? There'll be a giant there! So, where's Dad? Think, people! Think!
Time.
They never really told me what to do in a gold dust crisis. They only said if you can't remember
How
the
do you have
clue,
sparkle
the
powers?
windmill will remind you. But where is the windmill?
So he tries to figure out his sparkle.
Who's he
at
talking
sea,
to?
But thankfully, hope comes in the form of Haley Joel Osment in a wig.
I don't suppose you know where track 3 is, do you? Is it that one?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
The hell could go wrong? Just getting on a train that could go anywhere that I was advised by a dog to board. It's not like it could lead to another crazy Alec Baldwin breakdown.
Oh my god, this fucking movie.
Behind.
End
Try
it
these
now.
Instead. They're good for the brain.
What the... What the... Never mind.
Plane. Drain.
Stop looking at the camera, bitch.
Mountain? Fountain? That might be something. I think I'll try the celery.
No, you need to try
Fuck
the
off.
antipsychotics, honey.
He's eating vegetables, I guess.
Sausage? Bicycle?
It's not sausage.
Toothpaste? Beach? Beach.
What the fuck?
Beach! That's it! That's it!
Drugs, man. Definitely on
Okay,
something.
I have no idea what that scene was about. I am
I
now
don't either.
totally convinced that Alec Baldwin went nuts and they just shot a movie around it. Hell,
Yeah.
maybe it was supposed to be about a grandfather,
Oh,
his
Mr.
granddaughter,
Serious.
and a train. But Baldwin just started shouting gold dust and sparkle, 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 and they had to make a kids movie out of it. This is sadly
So
starting to make
fucking
sense.
shit.
Now
He's
talking
still
to
doing
flowers.
this.
It's all good. In this world, a mental breakdown is totally understandable.
Thomas the
But
Tank
not always
Engine,
acceptable.
where's he
Just
at?
look at how he reacted when Percy came in late.
I'm gonna let you know just how disappointed in you I am, and how angry I am with you that you've done this to me again. You are
What
a
is this?
rude, thoughtless little pig, and
Who's he
I'm
talking
gonna
to?
straighten your ass out.
Don't piss off, Mr. Conductor. So Mara
Is that
comes
some
across
leaked
Mr.
audio,
Conductor's
something he
son
said?
named Junior. And in answer to your question, I have no idea why he's Scottish. But really, if that's the
Well,
biggest
he's tiny
concern in
too.
this movie, you're in a good place.
Here you.
I'm Lily. Who are you?
See you, Junior.
I'm totally stoned, so none of this surprises me.
See you, Lily.
Yeah, he's definitely smoking weed.
Well, that was pointless. So she's
Yep.
picked up and driven to her grandpa's place, where they form an immediate connection by him poking the fireplace and her going straight to sleep. It's the human bonding that makes this film work,
This
folks.
movie don't have...
Diesel finds Mr. Conductor
Stop
and threatens
this
to
shit.
throw him off a bridge.
10,
Yeah, drop him.
9, 8,
He'll just burst into sparkles.
7, 6.
Normally I'd say that's by accident, but it's Alec Baldwin. He knew what he was doing.
4, 3.
How much did they pay him for this? Really? This is not a Thomas the Tank Engine movie.
Put all this here for me?
Oh, shut the
You must
fuck.
have
I
known
did
I
not
was
put that there.
How kind of you.
Am I Alec Baldwin's delusion?
I
Is
don't
this
know.
all Alec Baldwin's delusion? And for that matter, is this the so-called help the audience was supposed to give that was mentioned earlier? Come on, even
Yeah, the
Care
audience
Bears
has that
was more
power.
interactive than that. They at least asked you to do something. Any movie can just show something being done and claim that you did that. You did that. You.
I didn't even know that.
You
Scarface.
did that. You.
But I don't have my gun in my hand. Is that
You
Twilight
did that.
or it's
You.
called?
For shame.
I didn't do shit. I'm just sitting here
This
watching
must
this.
be the clue to unlock the source of the gold dust.
I wish Gold Dust would appear in this movie. Go, and then it wouldn't be a Thomas the
Are
Tank
you
Engine
sure
kids
that's not
movie.
poke up the magic? Because I
Yeah.
think a lot of that was going on while this movie was made.
Good morning, Mr. Stone. I'm riding into Shining Time. Could Lily come with me if she'd like to?
I'd like to.
Yeah, by the way, something else to keep in mind in this movie is that
What
Mara
the
Wilson
hell?
never keeps her lip closed. It hangs out like in every single scene.
Close your
I'd like
mouth.
to.
Sure. She can go.
Okay.
Lady, what are we to do? It all seems so
What are we
much
looking for?
easier when Tasha and I were children.
It's Thomas the fucking Tank Engine!
This guy don't remember
Every
that
time you
though.
appear on screen, you make me want to slit my wrist! Don't ever host a birthday party! Come on, kids, let's go hit the piñata.
What the fuck?
Piñata is dead and you killed him.
Is that how? That's probably what he'd say.
Mara comes across
okay.
Junior again and she convinces him to take her with him to Sodor.
Can we be back here by sunset?
Hope so.
Yeah, probably she'll wait for them to meet at this moment as
Whose
opposed to
idea
earlier.
was it to make this shit?
Would have saved time. So he shrinks her down to his size, and you'll never guess who they come across. Thomas! Yeah, remember?
just happened to
He's in
show
this
up.
damn thing too! He goes ahead and takes them to Mr. Conductor, who's still trying to figure out the clue he
Thomas
was
don't get much spotlight in this.
You're looking terrible.
Wait, are they father and son or cousins? He calls him Junior, yet
Maybe
he's
they're
constantly
husband
saying
and husband.
cuz.
Junior, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me very carefully.
This is his cousin.
Maybe they're both. If the Mario
don't
brothers
give
can
a
be father
shit.
and son, anything's fucking possible. So they figure
This
out
movie
they
sucks.
can't travel through worlds without gold dust, but somehow trains can still
Don't
travel
make that
okay,
look.
but there's some kind of magic that makes Lady work, but they don't know what it is, but it might have something to do with this coal that they found in the tunnelway in between worlds, which will allow Lady to make gold dust as she rides, and when did this plot become the kids' version of Memento?
I don't know.
It's
This
really
movie should never
needlessly
exist.
complicated, especially for a film that's meant to be so simple. But I guess the coal they find does get Lady working, and they ride her off again.
Does she have a face? I don't see one.
Well, my lady, the lights are all green for you now.
Well, take some Prozac. But they come across the evil Diesel, and they have to outrun him.
Wait, what?
He just sobered up and realized the movie he was in.
She's part of the clue to the source of the gold dust.
Now I'll get you, Burnett Stone.
This movie's killing my brain, folks.
Magic you refuse to believe in will get the better of you.
What?
You know what? Go back to being depressed. I think I like it better that way.
Yeah, might as
But
well.
they come across an unstable bridge where Diesel meets his end. Prepare to
He
meet
just gonna fall and die?
in hell.
Oh shit!
So know he's saved by a boat, but they do figure out that the shavings from Lady mixed with water from the well makes gold dust. Whoopity hoopity.
And so we've come to the happy end of our story.
This story sucks.
Just like Thomas.
Oh yeah, there was a Thomas in this movie, wasn't there? I
He
almost
didn't know
forgot.
very much.
I mean, jeez, between
Thomas?
all the subplots, confusing stories, needless celebrities, and horrible editing, I can't remember what the hell I just witnessed.
Blowjob face.
It's so bizarre in its existence.
I'm gonna start saying that
Why
now.
is it here? Why did it need to be made? Why did it have these people in it? Is it supposed to increase
don't know,
viewership
man.
of the show? Well, I've never
I
seen the
remember
show, and
Thomas
I
a
don't
little
think I
bit.
ever will either.
It didn't have
It's an
this
odd
weird
film with
stuff
creepy
in it.
trains that look soulless,
It was
and
weird,
the less I
but-
can remember it, the better. I mean, I can't think of one good thing that this movie gave us. Hey! Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Oh my God, will you stop that shit?
I'm the nostalgia critic guy, remember? So
Sparkle,
you don't have to.
sparkle,
Fuck
sparkle!
yeah! Sparkle,
Okay,
sparkle,
fuck this movie,
sparkle!
man.
Sparkle, sparkle, man. Sparkle,
What does that even mean?
sparkle. That's some shit.
It means nothing. The end. Thank fuck. So there you go, everyone. If y'all want to watch the original video, the link is in the description. Go check it out and shit. I'm getting the fuck out here, so yeah. My name is Billy Bob Tanley, and I approve this message.